I'm Scott Alexander and I've just graduated from the University of Leicester doing my BSc in geology. I heard about GeoTenerife through a PhD student at our university, Tara Stevens, who came here last year, and she advertised it in one of her talks, and then I applied through, and I just happened to go on the scheme and I was delighted about it. Initially, I was working up in the Tady crater, taking gas measurements, hydrogen sulfide, CO2 flux and CO2 samples from the soils in the crater and on the flanks. And afterwards we started a campaign on the north-south rift where we've been taking CO2 measurements from the gas, soil and taking CO2 flux measurements. During our time with GeoTenerife, we've been invited to go on many excursions around the island, looking at the history and the evolution of the island as it's gone on. And we're here in a cave, which is a basalt lava tube, which came from Pico Viejo, which is right in the centre of the island, and we're right next to the coast, which means that this basalt lava has been heated and allowed to travel about 20 kilometres from the centre all the way out to the coast, where normal lava flows are usually only about a couple of kilometres long. So this is an amazing opportunity to have a look in it's a very rare phenomena to get a lava tube this long, and it's actually the 5th longest cave in the world. Personally, this experience with GeoTenerife has given me the ability to work in the field in an area I want to work in. It's not just going out with a university tutor and like having to follow what they're saying kind of thing. You can just go off and explore and discover your own things. You'll be taking gas samples, you'll find that you've got to overcome sorts of situations like, oh, the gas ain't coming out here, you've got to work around that, or this place is completely covered in road. There's no soil on a road, so what are you going to do? You're going to have to work around these problems, and you have to develop ways of getting around them, which I think is not offered in a university level, in a university environment. I definitely recommend the experience. It's once in a lifetime. There's no other places in Europe that offers this for a start. I mean, you get to work on an active volcano and you get to go to all these amazing places. I mean, I'm in the middle of a cave that's made out of basalt from 27,000 years ago. How many other people can say that have been at university?